I have a lot of figures, and I can't stop buying them. So, as a personal challenge, and way to save money, I'm officially banning myself from buying new figures until I review every last one in my collection. Welcome to my complete collection review. Hey, welcome back. I'm going to be reviewing the S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan Son Goku Legendary Super Saiyan Genkidamatsuri edition. Now, I know I'm not supposed to be reviewing this, but I got really lucky, and I have a fun story to go along with it. So just, stay with me now. But, fun fact, I got this for $80! Yeah! Woo. Anyway, for some context, I had planned to start this video series after the Dragon Tour event, when I would supposedly obtain this Goku, right? This is still before I even got it, and I wanted this to be what started off my video series. Something new, something fresh, and then you would just get hit back to back with a bunch of old figures and, like, my personal favorites, right? But I got too passionate, and I decided to release my Amazon set review. So, here we are. And then I realized, oh my god, if I buy this thing, people are gonna get upset, because I basically broke my challenge, and, I'm a fraud, I'm a sham, I lied, okay? But let's be fair now. I had planned to do this with a bunch of friends. I had planned to go together with them and to wait this godforsaken line just so I can get the thing, because it's really, really fucking cool. I mean, look, I have some footage of the event, but I went with my friend. We got there at 10 p.m. We waited 15 hours in the cold, right? Just so we can go inside American Dream and just buy one damn figure. Hey, it worked out. We were like 50th in line, so we at least got to get it. And there were a lot of scalpers there that day, so if anything, I took away one Goku from a potential scalper. I call that a win, right? I call that doing my what is it, my duty, right? I'm a collector. I'm not gonna let some scalper get this damn thing, right? I'm gonna fight tooth and nail for it. So here we are, right? So if you can cut me some slack, and you can forgive me just this one time, I promise you, after this moment, there will be no more new figures, no more. Just everything in my collection, and then I'll buy some new stuff, right? But I mean, look at this line. This was like, what, like 10 p.m.? Not even 10 p.m. This was like, what, like 12? Look at this. This is bad. And this was 4 a.m. Look at all these people. It's god-awful. And look what happened. Look at this. It's crazy. Anyway, on with the review, okay? Let's get this started. Here's the box. I love the off-white color. I love the red. It really makes it pop. It's nice. Yeah, here's all the Goku details, some nice poses, some nice action shots. So let me just get my hand in here. Let me just shove it in. Just fucking pull this thing apart. He comes all nice and packaged, right? Here's Goku. Here's the manga Goku. Here's all the accessories, his faces, his new hair. Now, for the bonus stand and screaming effect, they're supposed to come in a bag. I've already unboxed this earlier and played with it a bit before this video review. But, just so you know, if you buy this thing, you'll have it in there. But yeah, no, he looks great. He looks amazing. 10 out of 10. Let's go. Bam. And here he is. Here's manga Goku. The shading and the sculpting in his figure is just fucking fantastic. It's 10 out of 10. The nice tan on his skin. The black accents on all his gi, and the red on his pants is just phenomenal. Like, if you were to compare this to the original version, it's night and day. All this new extra shading and like coat of paint basically adds a lot of depth to him. It makes him fuller, it makes him look bigger. Like the fact that he basically has panel lining at this point with all the shading on like all his muscles and pecs and all the cuts on him is just amazing. And the off-white, ooh, perfect. I never thought I needed a Goku just with white hair. I'm looking at you, Ultra Instinct Goku. You could be a little better. Anyway, let's get started with his posability. So, Goku can look up this far. Really nice. Really, really nice. Goku can look down this far. It's pretty bad, but I mean, the rest of his body compensates for it, so it's fine. His head can tilt this much. And this much, so it's pretty good for some shots. His bicep right here, it can go up this far. Really, really good. Almost a wide pose if you really push it. Right, he has a nice butterfly joint, so you can pull this out. And with his double elbow joint, you can basically get something like this. Right, bam. Nice. Nice little C. But yeah, his bicep can swivel, and right here is the double elbow joint. But yeah, no, this Goku's great. You can almost get him to dab. His wrist swivels. So, you know, same articulation as any other usual SHF. These joints are a little tight. I have a feeling it's because of the new paint. Or maybe because, you know, this is a new figure and I haven't messed with him enough. But yeah, I mean, you know, some soap or some silicone oil could probably help if you have the same issue. Anyway, moving on to the ab crunch. He can go back this far. Really good. Pretty good. He can go down this far. Perfect, excellent. Get him into some nice tight poses with that. The belt right here is actually articulated, so you can just move it side to side. So it's on a little peg, so if you want to just right there to the left or whomp all the way to the right, you can do that. It gets in the way of the legs sometimes, so just be careful. He has right here, you can pull it out just a little bit, not too much because of this right here, but you can spread this much. Not the best spread, right? See, this is what I mean by getting caught, but not the best spread, but it's okay. For a Goku, it's perfectly fine. You don't need him to be like, you know, super like a gymnast, but yeah. The leg can go back this far. Leg can go up this far. Perfect, amazing, great kick. He has a double knee joint, so it can go up this far. It's really, really good. Okay, so right here, right here for the ankle, it can actually go up and down. It's on like a weird groove. It's on the ball joint, so you can just shove it back or shove it up, like right here. See? It's on its own ball joint. So you can basically move the position of his foot just a little bit. But yeah, no. He has a nice ankle. He has a nice ankle pivot. And a perfect toe bend. Like really, really good toe bend. Crazy good for a Goku. But yeah, let's get him into a nice action pose. If I had to say, he was worth the wait, right? He was worth the 15-hour queue, you know, the scalpers, a bunch of other people. It was worth going through it, honestly. I would easily rate this in like a good like top 20. I'm just a sucker for a lot of tokusatsu, but you know, nothing beats a Goku. Nothing beats a beautiful looking Goku. He's fucking stunning is what he is. Look at you, you charmer. But yeah, no, he poses really well. You can get some really nice dynamic fighting poses out of him, right? I just like the generic, like, you know, both hands up, like, you know, knees bent style. It's a lot of fun. If you use the included stand he has, you can get him into some nice flying poses too, which I think works a lot better for this Goku specifically, if he's up in the air. You know, the Superman, one knee up everything. He looks great. But yeah, let's get to the accessories. Let's get to the accessories. Let's go. Transition. Bam. Okay, let's get on to the accessories. Goku comes with 2 open palm hands. Right, nice. He comes with 2 claw hands. I'd say that's also for some ki blasts, you know? He comes with 2 fighting pose hands, you know, when Goku's doing his classic pose against Vegeta. He has another 2 claw hands. I'd say those are more like, kind of like grip, right? Still fighting pose hands that you can use. He comes with a nice yelling face, the same one that's on the cover of the box, as well as his sad face for when he kills Frieza. And then finally a pissed face for when he's blasting him and killing him. So overall, pretty good set of faces. Continuing, we have an all-out charge the pair piece for when Goku's going full power. Good combination with the yelling face. And we have a hair piece blowing in the wind, also to be used with that depressed face after he kills Frieza, just to get that nice manga shot. Speaking of manga shot, let's change his head. So, you know, just firmly grab Goku right here, pop off his head. It's really easy, right? Then right here, just take out the bangs. Grab the new face sculpt, make sure the pegs align, right? Just put it in right here. Then same thing again, grab the bangs again, make sure the pegs are matching, right? Push it on, there we go. Then just try to get the neck peg to hit right here. Just pop it on and that's it. Right? Now if I had the stand, I could get them to fly up a bit so you can recreate that same pose, which you'll see later in some action shots. But yeah, bam, that's it. a nice looking Goku. Anyway, continuing. Here we have the 40th base plate, so you just pop out one of these pegs right here. Here's the stand that comes with it. Just pop it on right here. Let me just move Goku. Right, just pop it on right here. And you can extend it just by pulling this out a little bit. Right? Here's a little clip you can add on. Just stick that on right there. And you can just clamp Goku right here. And if you want to get some nice flying poses, you can. Right? Bam. Mine's a little loose. What is it? These come with some screws. So if there's ever a want or need to just make it like tighter, you can just tighten it just a little bit. And that'll help you get some better poses and it won't be as flimsy. I do manage to get him into a nice pose right here. Yep. That could be a little better, but you know what? Still, it's Goku. He's fine. Looks great, right? Anyway, continuing on. He comes with this nice little stand. So this little bendable wire stand can be plugged in right here. Right onto the nice little claw that holds Goku. And this is actually used to hold the manga text for when Goku's screaming at Frieza. So you just, here, grab Goku, right? This might be a little difficult because of how flimsy this is. Let me just adjust real quick. Yep. Just bend this. It's going to be a little difficult, but please bear with me. Right. And you just slide that right there. This can, you know, I can mess with this a little more to make it better, but yeah, here he is. Yeah, he's great. Just a nice Goku. Overall, this was worth the wait. This was worth the 15 hours. He's amazing. Again, sculpting and the finish of him is just great. I love the matte finish on him. The matte finish is just fucking beautiful. I would highly, highly, highly recommend if you're able to get your hands on this for like $80 or so, please go for it. 90 is a little much, but if you're able to get it for cheap and under 100, go for it. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.